China's strong 100 are now drowning, and it will cost China almost 30% of its GDP. China's real estate sector keeps bringing bad news for Xi Jinping, and the worst is here. The ailing sector could wipe out 30% of China's GDP. China's strong 100 drowning. China's real estate crisis has derailed the strong 100, a term that is used to describe the top 100 real estate companies in the communist nation. CRIC Research, a private research institute, has reported that the total sales of the strong 100 stood at $117.5 billion in the month of November, registering a staggering 3.4% decline from a month earlier. Not only this, compared with the same period last year, the sales of these strong 100 have come down by a whopping 37.6%. This is a huge setback for the Chinese real estate market that contributes heavily to the Chinese GDP. In 2020, real estate investments across China reached a whopping $2.2 trillion, and China's GDP for the same year stood at $15.8 trillion. So, real estate investments made up 14% of the Chinese GDP. But wait, that's not it. It is commonly accepted that 30% of China's GDP is dependent on real estate development. 30%. So if spillover effects are also factored in, almost one-third of China's economy is in serious trouble, and things only look bleak from here. Why Chinese real estate sales are going down? You see, it all started with the Evergrande crisis. And the collapse of one real estate giant has set in a chain reaction, with a series of big real estate developers defaulting on debt payments. Before Evergrande, for companies, Fantasia Holdings, CINIC Holdings, Modern Land China, and China Properties defaulted on offshore notes.